I have all the information and the monetary amounts for you right here in the video. So let's get started and talk about how much Social Security and SSDI will get in today's session. Firstly, I would like to express my gratitude to you for liking and sharing this video using the buttons below. If you are new to my site or have not completed the thus, kindly ensure that you subscribe to the channel using the large subscribe button located directly beneath the video. We sincerely appreciate your support. Now, let's dive in and discuss everything. Now, let's start with the first issue. Do Social Security SSDI survivors, spouses, and beneficiaries need a lot more money right now? The answer is undoubtedly yes. It's not a trick question, and I think we can all agree that it is definitely yes. As of right now, it appears that while we will likely receive more money, it probably won't be nearly as much as a lot of other recent releases of data and information. We certainly need it. If all of our checks were increased by 100%, that would be really good, and I believe that many of us would be in much better financial situations. Many receiving, let's say, $1,900, $800, something like that, is practically unaffordable these days, particularly in the previous 3 years, when costs have stayed the same despite a large increase in inflation. Really high, even though they keep telling us that inflation is declining and that living standards are actually becoming better. What they fail to mention is that perhaps inflation is not rising as quickly as they say, as it has been for the past few years, but it's still staying fairly stable. In other words, prices haven't decreased as much as they have, and the only significant price changes that have occurred are increases and upward trajectory, before perhaps leveling out in some regions, while prices for necessities like food, shelter, and healthcare are actually still rising. You've heard me discuss this previously in other videos. Indeed, even though those are the necessities, those many fields are continually growing, since those are the items that we all spend money on each and every month. As a result, we would want to discuss the most recent data that has been made public and the implications for you and your monthly benefit checks, as there has been a little adjustment since the start of the first half of the year was generally looking excellent, with the exception of the last few months, when things may have slowed down. Now we are clearly in the second half of 2024, but even so, down little in terms of having extreme optimism regarding a large increase in benefits. Now that we've got the most recent information here, it was actually last week a few days ago. We received the infamous Consumer Price Index, CPI, data last week, also referred to as the inflation statistics. This data is released once a month and contains the CPI-W. The Consumer Price Index is the measure used to calculate the amount of your monthly benefit increase for urban wage earners and clerical workers. However, this is not the official announcement, since the official one will still come from within the next few months. This isn't the official announcement, but it provides us with a better look and a more detailed explanation. I want to share with you the most recent predictions, rumors, and such around where the RAI might truly fall when we receive the official news in a few months. As of right now, based on the most recent data from, this video, it appears that things are not going so well. I'll tell you that much. It appears that we will see a 2.7% increase from last week. All right, let me stress once again that this is merely conjecture and a forecast as of right now, based on not the official announcement. That most current information that was made public last week. Okay, the CPI. But now I want to offer you some actual dollar figures, in addition to giving you some check amounts, and demonstrating, with these various check amounts, you can see what a 2.7% rate would actually equate to in real dollars, so you know exactly what this would translate into in terms of an increase in your monthly benefit. The advantages. As for the long run, let me tell you this. The average long-term benefit increase from the COLA is 2.6%, so it's not great over lengthy periods of time. We appear to be about on level with that. Picture that, right? It seems a little strange to me, but again, what do I know? I believe we all know the whole explanation behind this. Okay, so let me just provide those dollar amounts here for the time being. After that, we'll go over some more data. Let's use some beautiful round numbers here. I'll give you these figures again, okay? Nice round numbers here to kind of give you perspective. No matter where you are, you're going to be within a dollar or two of these numbers. Here are the stats if you're receiving a $600 monthly benefit, and putting a projected 2.7% boost to that would merely serve to illustrate what a 2.7% raise would look like. A $700 monthly benefit applying a potential 2.7% growth in your pay, so that's a boost of $16 each month. That's correct, $16, or around 3 boxes of cereal if you're lucky. Boost to that would raise your check by $19 a month once more. Nothing too drastic, but better than nothing, right? Well, we have to be thankful for whatever we get, since it's better than nothing. Not nothing, but it's still not very much, okay? $19 a month for a benefit of $700, $800. If your benefit check is $800 per month, adding a hypothetical 2.7% raise to that would make it $22 more each month. Acceptable monthly benefit of $900. Applying a prospective 2.7% raise to your current $950 salary would enhance your benefits by $24 per month, not a huge amount. So your $1,000 would generate, $1,000 and a potential. You can see that it's not ideal right now if you apply a prospective 2.7% raise to your $1,100 income, since it would yield an additional $27 per month. If you apply the same raise to $100, it would yield $30 per month. Your monthly income was $2,000. Now that you're only earning $54, that works out to be 648 days annually. If my calculation is correct, that is around 648 days annually. But that's for a $2,000 monthly benefit, all right? However, as you can see, even with a $1,000 monthly benefit at $27, that comes out to about $320, give or take a few bucks every year. So that's not that much more. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, I believe I may have misspoke a moment ago, is a $2,000 monthly benefit. Being $54 extra a month would be $648 a year. I first intended to say month, but after giving it some more thought, I see that I should have written year, not month. I apologize. I like to correct myself when I say something incorrectly. I'm not sure what I said there a moment ago, but I'm simply correcting myself now. Okay, so I'm not sure what I said, but I'm just making it plain that if I ever make a mistake, I'm going to own it, go back, and make amends. Just in case I made a mistake a moment ago, as you can see clearly there, we are now lacking one more item as I record this video, the dreadful vampire. Oh my goodness, that blood-sucking machine that is Medicare is going to show up, and, well, it's going to do something that I don't want it to do. Say now, but as I'm saying, it will do a lot of bad things to a lot of people, including taking a lot of your money. So, this is essentially what this means, is that even while we're getting closer to the actual 2.7% increase, we still don't know what it will be. This is just guesswork and predicting right now. Announcement. The more accurate these forecasts are, the more likely it is that a significant portion of this will be eliminated, though not entirely, due to the Medicare Part B premium. But it could easily disappear on these lesser benefits, anything less than, say, $1,000 a month or so. It could certainly disappear on these smaller benefits. I'm not sure how much of them, easily. However, we are unsure of its exact value at this time. I doubt it will be anywhere close to reasonable. It will likely be in the range of 5 to 6% or so. The most absurd justifications they can think of for why we need to gather additional funds for that. But when it comes to actually making the payment, we're just going to perform 2.7% accurately once more. We are unsure of this figure just yet, but I always want to provide you with this information so you can view the numbers in vivid detail. I would like to simplify everything for you, calculate the costs for each, and provide you with those samples so you can see actual money. Since frequently, when I return like this, I say yes, the revised prediction is 2.7%. What does that signify for the dollar? That is 2.7%. Tell me what that translates into bucks, please. Maybe not, but everyone understands how to run the computation, And that's all right. I did it for you. However, if you'd rather do it yourself, I can tell you to do it quickly. Multiply your benefit amount by 0.27 to apply a 2.7%, or any other amount, would represent a possible rise that would be advantageous to you. Okay, so you can compute that easily if you'd like to, or you may take advantage of this other method. Amount multiplied by 1.2 will provide you with the new figure that appears on your calculator right there, which would be the new prospective rise of 2.7 plus your current benefit amount. Benefit amount in the event of a 2.7% hike. Again, not the official raise. Rather, I'm simply providing you with the most recent projections for where we are at the moment, but also for the next 3 months. Well, not even 3 months. I hope this helps you a little bit. The next 2.5 months will be crucial in terms of these official numbers, and I'll provide them to you as soon as I have them.